From a wealthy, powerful family in Massachusetts, a young man emerged who would capture the imagination of a nation and the world. This is the story of John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States. Born in 1917, Jack Kennedy was the second of 9 children. His upbringing was one of privilege but also of intense competition and high expectations. His father, Joseph P. Kennedy, a formidable businessman and political figure, instilled in his children a relentless drive to succeed. After graduating from Harvard, JFK's path seemed set for a life of influence. World War II changed everything. Serving in the U.S. Navy, Lieutenant Kennedy commanded a patrol torpedo boat, the PT-109. When it was rammed and sunk by a Japanese destroyer in the South Pacific, Kennedy's heroism came to the forefront. Despite a severe back injury, he led his surviving crew members on a grueling swim to a nearby island, towing an injured shipmate by clenching the strap of his life jacket between his teeth. This act of courage earned him the Navy and Marine Corps Medal and defined him as a war hero. Returning home, Kennedy's political career began. He was elected to the House of Representatives in 1946 and then to the Senate in 1952. His youth, charisma, and intellectual vigor made him a rising star in the Democratic Party. In 1953, he married the elegant and intelligent Jacqueline Bouvier, creating a partnership that captivated the American public. They were the picture of a modern, glamorous family. In 1960, at the age of 43, John F. Kennedy announced his candidacy for president. His campaign was a whirlwind of energy and optimism. In the first-ever televised presidential debates, his poised and confident demeanor contrasted with his opponent, Richard Nixon, giving him a crucial edge. His victory was narrow but decisive. He became the youngest man ever elected to the presidency. His inaugural address remains one of the most famous speeches in American history. His call to action, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country," resonated deeply, inspiring a new generation to public service. This spirit led to the creation of the Peace Corps, a volunteer program that sent young Americans abroad to help with projects in developing nations. President Kennedy's term, dubbed the New Frontier, was a time of immense challenge and bold ambition. He faced the Cold War at its most tense, navigating the disastrous Bay of Pigs invasion and the terrifying Cuban Missile Crisis, a 13-day standoff that brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. His steady leadership during this crisis is often cited as his greatest foreign policy achievement. Domestically, Kennedy championed civil rights, laying the groundwork for the landmark legislation that would be passed after his death. He also ignited the nation's imagination with the space race, famously challenging America to land a man on the moon before the end of the decade, a goal that was triumphantly achieved in 1969. But this era of hope and progress was tragically cut short. On November 22, 1963, while riding in a motorcade in Dallas, Texas, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. The nation and the world were plunged into a state of profound shock and grief. His presidency lasted just over 1,000 days, but his impact was immeasurable. John F. Kennedy's legacy is complex. He was a symbol of youth, hope, and a new era of American possibility. His vision for a more just and peaceful world continues to inspire millions. Though his time was brief, the flame of his ideals burns on. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. We'll see you next time.